Whether you're commuting into the city, driving into the city, or leaving the city to go into the cottage country or countryside, let's talk about why the 2025 Kicks might just be the right vehicle for you. I'm Brendan at Pkwy Nissan. Let's get right into it. Looking at the 2025 Kicks here, it starts at $27,199, a very respectable price into a small crossover like the Kicks. The front end here, everything about this vehicle has been fully redesigned. I just want to talk about this vehicle and some of the subtle changes that Nissan has made to this vehicle. First and foremost, let us know in the comments below. This is called Yuzu Yellow, and it comes with the optional black roof two-tone. Is this a color you guys would get behind? Is this something that you guys could see in your driveway? I'm personally a big fan of this. I love this color, it stands out. It adds some personality to that car, and it's a little bit different than everything else that's out there. Gray cars, black cars, white cars. This gives some extra flair and says, hey, I'm driving a Nissan Kicks. So talking about the front end, Nissan with their new logo and Nissan's V-Motion grille, we have that across all of our whole lineup. This is a common theme, and we see this in a lot of the vehicles nowadays. Massive LED headlights come standard on 2025 Kicks. Great feature to give you that illumination for when you're driving at nighttime, but also for people to see you. Talking about safety on this vehicle, some key things that come standard on the 2025 Kicks are pedestrian detection. Driving in downtown Toronto, busy day with traffic and there's a lot of red lights and a pedestrian walks out in front of you, the car will pick that up quicker than what your response would be, and it'll automatically apply those brakes to make sure that that pedestrian and you stay safe. The next thing I want to talk about is the Kicks here. It's grown in size. We noticed that the hips and shoulder lines on this new Kicks has grown. It almost seems like it's got more of a bulldog stance to it and has a little bit more presence. Still being a small subcompact crossover, it's nice to see that it looks a little bit bigger with those shoulder lines and hip lines. Again, what do you guys think? Are you driving a current Kicks right now? Do you see the differences in what this new one are? All 2025 Kicks come with Nissan's Safety Shield 360, offering 6 safety features on all 2025 Kicks. And we'll talk all about those as we get into the vehicle a little bit more in depth. All right, so coming down the side of the car here, talking about those broad shoulder lines, I love how Nissan has this line from the front of the car all the way through the back. It just gives clear definition and really accentuates the profile and those hips and shoulder lines to the car. I love what Nissan has been doing over the past few years with this black cladding. Just ensures that if you're driving shopping carts at the busy malls or grocery stores, that this isn't going to get damaged or scuffed up. Nissan on this particular model has a 17-inch rim wrapped in a gorgeous all-season tire. Nissan with a lot of our vehicles is going to that two-tone. What do you guys think? Is this something that you would purchase? Could you see yourself driving this particular vehicle? And do you like those rims? Again, two-tone vehicle, black roof, has the glossy black mirrors. Just gives that nice stance to it. As we go down to the very bottom here, same black cladding and a little bit of a chrome accent. I do like that. And then as we go through, a lot of our Nissan vehicles has that chrome trim along the back. I do wish that this was actually black. I think it would be a little bit complementary to the two-tone a little bit more. I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of the chrome myself, but there's going to be some that would argue me on that. So again, I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Do you like the chrome, or would you have preferred to see this all blacked out? We've got Nissan's intelligent key system. So walking up to the car, keys are in your pocket, keys are in your purse. Just push the button on the side here with ease, and you can open that door. And then when you're getting out of the vehicle, same thing, just push the button again and you can walk away. Tinted windows come with this particular model. Love how we've got this black finish and continuation throughout. I love what Nissan has done here. There's a little Easter egg showing Nissan Kicks, and it's in the color of the desired vehicle in color that you choose. This is a small little thing here. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, I go to the gas station when it's cold, warm. Everyone's always in a rush. No one wants to be at the gas station for too long. This is a simple thing that will save a little bit of time. And it locks. So not to worry that someone's gonna ever steal your fuel. Obviously the vehicle's unlocked right now, so not an issue, but it's capless. Previous Kicks, you'd have to get there, twist it off, your hands get dirty, there's salt on it, all of a sudden it's getting on the side of the car, on your pants. In this particular case here, quick and easy, fill her up, lock her up. If you were to walk away or lock that vehicle, it'll also lock this cap door as well, all right? Okay guys, this is where the 25 Kicks over delivers and packs a heavy punch. Let's take a look at the rear cargo area of the 25 Kicks. This is exceptional. So it offers 716 liters of cargo space in the rear part of this car. That's more than enough for hockey bags, gym bags, your golfing equipment, a couple of suitcases, or the baby stroller. Now, if you need more than that, it does offer the functionality to drop the rear seats either in a 60 or 40 format, which will then give you 900 liters of cargo space. I love what Nissan has done here in the rear of the vehicle. If you're someone that is looking to keep your precious belongings intact in one spot, there are two little tie-down cleats in the back of the vehicle, much of what we see in pickup trucks, to make sure that your cargo in the very back of the vehicle isn't rolling around or getting damaged or destroyed at any given point. Thing I really love about it, so I'm about 6'1", getting underneath this vehicle. Some vehicles you have to kind of duck to get in, might be a little bit more challenging. Not an issue walking in and out underneath this new 2025 Kicks. But the biggest thing is the floor. Some vehicles, if I were to load my belongings inside, it could be challenging dropping them down or lifting them up a little bit higher. The Kicks is almost just above my kneecaps. It's an easy transition for putting things in or pulling things out. Not that you're gonna be bending over or lifting up too high. Makes it easy, especially if you can think of going to the grocery store and you have that shopping cart out in front of you. It seems to be probably about the same height as what a shopping cart would be with ease, bringing that stuff in and out. So I think Nissan has done a home run with the 2025 Kicks. Let us know in the comments below. Do you think this would offer enough space for something you would be looking for? Or do you think you'd want something a little bit larger? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Okay everyone, let's hop inside the vehicle now and see what everything is about on the inside of this new 25 Kicks. So hopping in this car, it feels way more upscale and modern than you would expect for a vehicle with a price point starting at $27,199. The dash, the layout, the materials, and the feel are soft touches, beautiful carpet-like feeling inside, and gorgeous plastics with brushed aluminum steel finishes. Again, not something you would expect in a vehicle like this. As we go through, it comes with an 8-inch screen on most models. When we move up to an SV all-wheel drive, or top trims, it does come with a 12.3-inch display screen, which supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and wireless in most models. The seats are zero gravity. Zero gravity seats in the front and rear are designed to help reduce fatigue, help with circulation, and help ease any kind of pressure that may be exerted on the body from any parts of the seats from sitting over longer distance drives. Now, if you're living in Canada, heated seats and a heated steering wheel are both standard features on all 2025 Kicks. A great feature coming in at that price point. Let's talk a little bit about the dash here. So looking at the dash, automatic headlights come on this particular model. We happen to be sitting in an SV right now. As we move along the steering wheel on the left-hand side, we've got our simplistic volume controls, some buttons on the side of that that'll navigate and toggle between some of the different drive settings. We've got all of our instrument and audio shortcuts on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side here, we have intelligent cruise control, where it will assist with making sure that the person or driver in front of us is a safe distance between our vehicle and theirs, making sure to avoid the possibility of any collision that could happen. Moving into the center part of the steering wheel, we've got, again, that bold in-your-face Nissan logo and your Bluetooth connectivity. I must say, a nice feature they've done with the Nissan Kicks is leather steering wheel on this particular model, and I love that flat bottom feel. It feels almost race inspired, but it makes it easy for someone like me when I'm sitting a little bit further back, getting in and out of the car. I'm not going to brush my pants along that steering wheel. It makes the ease of getting in and out of the car a little bit easier. Moving into the middle part here, gorgeous 12.3-inch screen. As we go through, we'll navigate here. We've got our Apple CarPlay, all our beautiful touches and setups, XM radio, rear view camera. It is an option with these particular models to get a full 360-degree view camera. That comes on higher trims with a nose camera as well, assisting in parking. They've certainly taken the approach here that less is more, meaning a lot of the functionality for some of our buttons, if it's not on the touch screen, it's in this middle console where it's very simple with 3 or 4 buttons that we're going to use at most for many things, and few buttons also at the very bottom here for all the climate controls. It just makes it easy. There's some cars that we've seen through years where there's dozens of buttons and it's hard to figure out where everything is located. This just keeps everything directly in front of the driver or in the passenger seat. I love this feature for myself. I always forget to bring a USB cable along with me. Wireless capability for charging that phone. Supports all size devices for iPhone and for Android. Great feature, and I love how Nissan's made it on a decline. I've been in vehicles in the past where the wireless charging is level to the actual dashboard, and what happens is when you're driving along, the phone can fly around and move. In this particular case here, with having it in a decline, that phone's not going to move. It's going to stay put where it's intended to be, and make sure that when you get to your destination, you're going to have a phone that has much more battery life in it. Down at the bottom here, looking at some of the features that Nissan's put on this vehicle, for someone that's sitting in heavy urban traffic, I love this feature where it's an auto hold. So if you're sitting at a red light, some red lights can be upwards of 15 or 20 seconds, even some of them up to a minute. The auto hold will allow you to take your foot off the brake pedal, so you're not sitting there in heavy traffic after a long day with your foot continuously on that brake. Just helps with reducing that leg strain. We also have Nissan on all kicks has an electric parking brake. And then we have a different set of different drive modes. So if you look at the screen here, we've got a sport mode, standard mode, an eco mode, and then a snow mode, all helping in different climates and your desired method of driving. So the biggest, if there was a criticism with the previous generation Nissan kicks that came out in 2018, was that it felt slightly underpowered. It delivered 122 horsepower, and Nissan engineers truly listened to you. In the new 2025 kicks, second generation, it now has a 2-liter, 140 horsepower engine mated to a CVT continuously variable transmission, offering exceptional fuel economy at 7 liters per 100 kilometers combined average, which is truly exceptional for a vehicle in this size. I strongly encourage all of you for this type of vehicle, if you're looking at something in this segment, whether you're looking at Chevrolet Trax, Honda HR-V, or any other make or model, to give this one a look. Come see us at Parkway Nissan. We'd love for you to experience the new 2025 kicks so you can see for yourselves exactly what this vehicle is all about. Again, my name is Brendan Maslin, the General Sales Manager here at Parkway Nissan. Thank you so much for checking us out today. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Till then, come and get it.